So I've come across an old friend of Castlemaine Truck Show, and a face you probably recognise. The man, of course, is John Kelly. John, how are you?
Good, Kermie. Good to see you here.
You too, mate. It's been a few years since you've been to town, but I know that this place has pretty special meaning to you, doesn't it?
Oh, listen, Castlemaine's very, very, special to me. The show's very special. Next year's my 20th year here, so I came down in 2004 just for a bit of a look, and then been coming back ever since. We've had sort of last 3 or 4 years off. I think last time I was here was 2017, and it's always been a very special show for me.
Yeah, I might just add here, folks, that I first met John when I think it was a Western Star. You bought down here. You'd won Truck of the Show at Brisbane.
Yeah.
Then you bought it down here the following November, and you won Rig of the Show.
Yeah, we won Rig of the Show and Rig of the Year in 2008.
Rig of the Year.
And then Rig of the Year in 2006 as well. So.
And you were the only person that's won it twice.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So pretty special to you, and it was well deserved, mate, because I poured all over those trucks.
Yeah. So as a result of those shows and those awards, that gave me the taste for wanting to set the benchmarks in nice trucks and having a crack. And I'd like to say that Castlemaine's probably cost me $10 or $15 million in terms of
look, I would believe
buying cool trucks and setting the benchmark, and to come down this year and see the oval full again, and
after the last couple of years, John,
100%. COVID's knocked a lot of businesses around from a social point of view. So it's good to see that we're just back out here as business as usual, and phenomenal to see the calibre of trucks that have turned up here again. Like this is just a very, very high calibre show. Always has been and always will be. And it's great to rub shoulders with a few of the old people, that I've been seeing over the last 10 or 15 years come here, and even better to see the younger generation come through with their trucks and their ideas. And that's what I love about truck shows, and that's what I love about this industry is it's ever evolving. And I'm in my 40s now, and I remember coming here in my early 20s. So the most exciting thing for me.
Get up closer to your trucks while we're having a talk.
Yeah, the most exciting thing for me is, I get to bring my 2 young boys down here to Castlemaine, and they've been polishing and enjoying it all week, and they can see the calibre of trucks that turn up here as well. So
yes, she's a pretty special show. So HHA, the logo is the same, but the bottom name has changed since last we met, where it says Assets instead of Australia.
Yeah, listen.
So tell us a bit about that, John.
Everyone knows about what happened with the old HHA business, sold, and that transaction didn't work out all that well, and the people Macaleese who bought me out sort of subsequently went broke about 18 months after buying me out, and I spent a couple of years sort of rediscovering myself and what I was going to do, and started in the truck sales, and I love doing up trucks, and we've got a big truck dealership in Brisbane where we buy and sell trucks. We did over 200 trucks last year.
Well,
this year we'll do roughly the same numbers. We've got a really good refurb side of our business where we sort of refurb old shit heaps and relive them, and we're back with half a dozen trucks doing heavy haulage as well, and so I get the best of both worlds. I get to build really, really cool trucks, still get to go move and do a bit of transport, and it provides me an awesome lifestyle to spend more time with my boys and still come to events like this and have a lot of fun.
Terrific, mate. And there was a whisper there might be a new TV series based on what you're doing now.
Yeah, there is a new TV series coming out, so it's called Aussie Truck Rehab.
There you go, guys. You heard it here first.
Aussie Truck Rehab, and that's been picked up by Discovery and Warner Brothers. So awesome production partners to be on a worldwide stage with Warner Brothers and Discovery.
Absolutely.
And we're excited to announce that that's going to be launched early next year. So keep your eye out sort of February, March. There's going to be a sneaky preview in December sometime.
We'll look forward to seeing
which will be the first episode, and then big launch early next year for Reveal, and they're talking about backing it up with a second series already. So we've had a ball making the show. There's a couple of familiar faces there from the old HHA days. Driver Dave's.
I saw a couple. I saw Dave yesterday.
Yeah, so Dave's 17th year with me this year, Dave. So I mustn't be too bad to work for if he's lasted 17 years. But no, listen,
it's only behind the scenes, guys, that he's a nice bloke.
Everyone's got a John Kelly story. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure they have, and only half of them are true.
Yeah, and you know, in saying that, this show isn't just put on by me. You know, a really good mate of mine and personal friend, Dave Larson's, come in with naming rights sponsor for me. I spoke to Kerry about 6 months ago, and they were chasing a naming rights sponsor. And I couldn't think of a better partnership for this show than myself and Larson. And you know, this was a big part of Dave's life. You know, coming down here.
Yeah, in the old.
Yep, in the old AdTrans days.
Yeah.
And you know, we always had a ball, and it's awesome to be doing that hand in hand with Dave. And you know, we've.
In case you missed that, folks, John and Dave are the major sponsors of the show this year,
Yep.
and hopefully into the future as well.
Yeah,
but,
so we've
we all know shows don't go anywhere. They need three things. They need the trucks to turn up, and they need sponsorship, and they need a good committee. But at the end of the day, they can't do it without the money behind them. So
yeah,
congratulations to yourself and to Larson Truck Sales for getting behind it, John.
It's been a pleasure. It's you know, I was a bit worried when we turned up here that was only going to be 10 or 15 trucks turn up and it was going to be quiet. But it's awesome to see the fields full and heaps of people here. And you know, the unofficial count, I believe, is we're very, very close to 400 trucks. I think it's somewhere between 330 and 350 trucks have turned up. So
yeah, it's been an excellent turnout. I've never seen them three deep over behind you before, like I have this year.
And
so people have been starved of something like this,
especially in this district and area here.
Yep.
And as I said, you know, Castlemaine's been, you know, a must-go truck show on the map, and you know, it was an effort for us to come down. We've brought sort of 9 trucks down, and it's been awesome. My boys took a couple of days off school and come road tripping with Dad, and it's been great. It's been a milk run on the way down. We stopped at Jason Hogan's place, and you know, then we come to Twin City and picked up this new 909, and then we got into town here Friday and washed the trucks up. And you know, it's really nice when you can take a break and enjoy time like this with your family and your friends, and you know, everyone that works for me that's come on this trip, it's been the highlight of the year for them. So
great,
you know, Dave and I have secured the naming rights of this show for the next 3 years. So you know, we want to make a couple of small adjustments to the show and the way it runs, sort of for the next 2 years to make it even bigger and better. And you know, I've still got the fire in my belly and the passion for what we do. So I want to make sure that everyone gets the benefit of that.
Terrific, John. Thanks for coming back to town, mate.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. It's good to see you again, mate.
Okay.
We'll look forward to seeing your new show on the box.
All right, no, appreciate it.
Good on you,
Great
pal.
to catch up.
Cheers, mate.